This video is about my dog, so if you don't hear about that, skip. But I just feel like I've got to say that, he was there for me in one of the most isolated journeys of my life, this last 7 years. Going through the isolation that is this journey that I've been pouring myself into for the better part of the last decade. Going through tragedy, going through loss. When I got him, I was at my low weight from my first journey. So he saw the entire regain. And then, when I lost hope, he was there. When I came back from surgery, he was glued to my hip. Every time I came home, he was just an integral part of my life. He was my emotional support fluff. He was everything to me. He was like my child. He was the only other thing that lived here. And his presence being gone it's overwhelming. And I know that this recovery is going to be different now. It's just been us, I've always looked at it that way. It's me and him. And now it's just me. And I don't know, it's tough. It's very tough. I'm very thankful and grateful for the 15 years I got with him. And people have said in the comments, you gave him a great life. He gave me a great life. And I'm gonna miss him forever, obviously. But I'm just realizing that a lot of my anxiety about this upcoming surgery was not taking care of myself. It was, how was I going to take care of him? Because he was ailing very bad. He had to be picked up to put on the couch and all kinds of different medicines, hoping something that would work. He had heart failure, he had kidney failure, he had a cyst in his back muscle of his leg, he had arthritis, he had fluid around his heart. He had a lot wrong. Yeah, it was his birthday, Valentine's Day, where he turned 15, was the first very bad day that he had. And his health just went really, really downhill and, kind of up and down. But that night, the decision was clear when he started panting, out of breath. And I knew the heart failure, wasn't going to get better. So I knew what I had to do at that moment. And I was really struggling, but I'm grateful that there was, a clear cut, moment like that where I didn't have to, because I know a lot of pet owners, wow, that's a hard decision. And for me, it was very hard because, I'm willingly going into like an isolation I've never had in my life. I moved out with my cousins. Then I had a fiance who I was with for a long time, and I got a dog with her, and then Dexter, and that's, I'm 44 years old, and I've never been in a house alone like I am now, and it's different. I've always thought of my journey as super isolated, but this is just another level of that, that I've never experienced, and it's been difficult. I don't have a point to this. I just wanted people to know, that this is going to be different for me a lot. I feel like, half the team's missing and half the team is missed. Anyway, if you're a pet lover, give him an extra hug tonight.